Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. Hello. I'm so happy I'm finally got live working again. Um yeah, not too much is going on at the moment. Um shit, what am I oh let's try not to hurt myself. Oy vey, it's been a while since I've been able to go live and actually do video. Uh, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm thankful for it. Let's move this dye stuff over here. So yeah, I'm doing the whole upcycle fashion thing. Um, and I bought some dye, and so doing it with limited funds, I'm like, well, I got two dyes in my cart, not even really paying attention to them being a difference for synthetic and denim organic, because that's what denim is, what jeans are. So, yeah. So, not really knowing what I was doing, I bought synthetic. And so, yesterday, dyeing stuff, I planned on dyeing denim and a skirt that I've had since '08. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, let's. Okay. Oh my goodness. That helps a little. But yeah. Um I'm so sick of this house. It's like okay, so my little brother Elijah came over, or he's overworking. Um it's like he's a great kid, amazing. I have very little issues with him, unlike some other kids. He has the maturity and age that I wish I could have, but uh, yeah. So he came over, and then so midget start she okay. Let me go back. So Sanders comes up from downstairs to leave, go work somewhere. And he's loud. And he's like, and Midget is yelling at me like, what are you doing smoking? And I'm like, I wasn't smoking. I was like, I'm just sitting on the couch watching Wayne, which is a hilarious series on Tubi. I'm gonna shout out Wayne, the show, because the first episode was really good and really had me interested. Not interested, intrigued. So yeah, and I don't have a problem saying check it out because it's on a free app. If it was behind a paywall or something, my feelings would change, honestly. But it's a really, really good show. And that's not even why I'm filming this video. So, back to the story with Midget. So, Sanders leaves and he's just loud. Well, you just smell chronic. But the thing is, Midget is so unaware and clueless. It's like if she just came downstairs, not even all the way downstairs, halfway downstairs, she get knocked out by the reefer smell. Yeah, I'm bringing reefer back. So she's yelling at me about this, and it's like, it wasn't me. And I don't want to raise my voice and because it's obviously not me. I've been just sitting there. I have not smoked any flower while sitting on the couch because I don't have any flower at the moment. I don't even have tobacco, which she yelled at me like watch your mouth. And it's like, I have not smoked today, have not smoked yesterday. It's like, I don't have my own weed at the moment because I currently have zero income at the moment. And I really should feel some kind of way about it, but I'm just tired and sore but I'm not the one smoking weed around Elijah. It's like, I knew he was coming. He was on his way. Only thing I tried to smoke was a rolled cigarette. And pause on the rolled cigarette for a second. Fuck you and every last manager at any public place. If you see someone with a rolled cigarette and you don't smell marijuana, shut the fuck up. It's like all y'all motherfuckers across the Twin Cities who have been saying shit to me like, stop smoking weed, move somewhere else and smoke weed. And it's like, I'm not smoking weed. Do you smell marijuana in the air? Because the only thing I smell is tobacco. Like, oh, that's another thing that I'm really coming to conclusion, coming to the reasoning. Not reasoning, but I don't know. I've gone full gutter punk when it comes to cigarettes. It's like, I can't afford cigarettes at the moment. I really don't want to afford cigarettes. I'd rather be affording vape pens. But vape pens are like $30, $40 a pen. And I would love it if I could afford them, but I can't. I'm just not making money. And I really don't want to go back to my old hoe tactics. Which that's something I kind of feel I need to explain. So, not saying that I'm a hoe, but hoe tactics is literally when you're just asking adult male who has a job, who has income, who makes some of his money off of you, and I'm not talking about drug dealing, but I feel super shitty and really shouldn't, but I'm a beggar these days, like, and if I can ask a person of color to bless me with some cash, I'ma do it. 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 And that is, I mean, that's kind of a problem. But I don't know. I have arrested development, autistic spectrum disorder, and I got shot. So it's like, if I'm going back to whole tactics just to get by, I'm gonna get by. And when I say whole tactics, that don't mean I'm giving up any ass or anything. I'm not sucking any dicks. What I mean by whole tactics is literally just getting money from another man. And yeah. And I'm sorry that I'm calling it that because it's really not there. There's no sex or anything inappropriate. Everything's above, but various people who are of various Christian beliefs, who are very levels of financially more established. I'm sorry, but if I gotta ask you for $20-$30 for a date with a PYT, I mean, I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna be truthful right now. To go out and be social with a few of the ladies I have my eyes on at the moment, it don't really cost me much but a cup of coffee. Maybe a $10-$12 cup of coffee. But I don't know. I got shot. I really do feel like it should have took a lot less time to actually realize and diagnose me with autism spectrum. It's like, I mean, everyone's on the spectrum. It's just some people are more or less on the spectrum. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know. It's like I got shot. But I'm trying to do fashion again. Like, I really should have stuck with the fashion stuff. And that's just, yeah, that's just how it is. I can't really blame anyone for me getting shot except for myself. It's like I was doing business with some kid, doing business with him all summer, and we get to December. I don't know. So yeah, let's check on the clothes and the dye. So yeah, it's been okay. Currently, it is one. Oh wow, it's 101. So yeah, this stuff has been in the. It's been in the dye, but I didn't realize when I was buying it, it was synthetic. So luckily for me, I know how to use Google. So I obviously did the Googles like, well, will synthetic dye work on denim? Because denim is not a synthetic; it's cotton. I think I might need to add more water. But yeah, it's just a half water. Mm. I don't know. I need to move this in the light. Light. I think I need to wash this. Like, I think the synthetic, I don't need to leave it in for 24 hours. It's already looking kind of good. It's actually looking a little too dark. Right, and I'm also going to throw in this white mask. Ooh, this water's cooled down so much. Oh, that's water. So yeah, if you're using the right clothing dye, you're starting from hot water and letting it cool. But part of me wants to try an experiment. let's see if I can reheat this water. Yeah. Oh my god, I need to get a towel and mop. Okay. Yeah, just drop a piece Okay, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. So, what are the new things instead of buying jump the detergent that's like 60% plus water? Oh, there's these little strips that you can peel and pull, but or laundry detergent, and I kind of dig them. But yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, midget. Yeah, so I have great respect and love for Elijah. I really do feel like he's my little brother. But I'm really trying not to do any of the toxic shit that my older brothers did around me. It's like no smoking. It's like definitely not smoking in front of him. It's not cutting him out, calling out his name, but I just, I'm just greatly vexed and troubled by midget and her. Just she smells marijuana, so she assuming that I'm smoking in the living room. First of all, my bubbler doesn't have any water in it. Second off, because my other brother, Sanders, has the wrong fucking idea about me and thinks that I'm constantly fucking with his shit or messing with shit in the kitchen. Like, and yeah, I'll admit that I fucked up and I stole some of his weed. But that was so long ago, and I'm just sick of him being wrong about me. It's like the open water bottle in the refrigerator or the water bottle that was missing water. It's like, okay, you're wrong because I do not open ice. I don't open water bottle just to pour water in my bottle that's cold. No, I use our ice maker in the basement to put whole ice cubes in my Bob Marley bubbler or Felicia or whatever bong I'm using. So that's another thing that's really grinding my gears. It's like he's constantly wrong about me. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And I can't say shit because anytime I try to clear something up, he tells me and it's an issue. It's like the bathroom. Okay, I have not given myself an enema the way that I used to give myself enemas. And that's literally filling up the bathtub with water, shooting some water up my colon, and having all the fucking pounds of shit come out of me, and then picking up every last piece of turd and throwing it into the toilet. But I have not done it that way since the second or third week he was here. And he's constantly I honestly think he has some kind of mental disorder or something where he's seeing shit where there's nothing there. And it's like I'm just ever since I stole the weed, he just does the wrong ideal about me. And yeah, I've stole weed from you, but it was literally rest in peace, Brittany. But I was just doing it to show off for Brittany because she was like, "Oh, yeah, you wanna? Can we smoke something?" I'm like, "Yeah," but I don't know. I just really need to get out and away from her, out and away from here because everyone just has the wrong freaking ideas about me. Are all thinking the wrong things. Yeah. And it perplexes me some of the shit that people be thinking and adding the wrong shit up in their heads. Oh, yeah, I need to move away. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I'm still just amazed at, hey, I'm live and I've got video footage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What else? Because I was like, life is 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 life. Okay, one last thing. I want to shout out a couple of my favorite YouTubers who are covering the Diddy trial, the trial of Sean P. Diddy Combs. Um, shit. Hold that thought, because I got to use the bathroom, and right now, oh, my bladder's weak. Okay. Woo. Another reason that another thing that has made my therapist realize that, oh, you may be autistic because my gender identity is very not not what you would think. Um, I consider myself gender fluid, and there's so many reasons for that. Um, which it's Pride Month right now, so my my old coming out video, the It Gets Better video, Um, I can't find it on my first channel. So yeah, I'm going to tell the story of my coming out. You know, let's just do it in this video, like, because we're at what, 30 minutes? Okay, 30 minutes into the live. Okay, so I came out as bisexual sophomore year of high school, right? Yeah, sophomore year. So yeah, sophomore year in high school, I was also in an out of home placement, foster care to be exact. I was already in a foster home that was right across the street, or like literally down the street from North High School. Yeah, and I'm going to Washburn High School. So let's go back to freshman year swiftly. So freshman year, I started at Wayzata High School. And if you don't know anything about Wayzata, there was a lot of kids. Like, it was the first year of open enrollment. But that just worked tremendously against me. The average class size was 25 to 30, 40 kids. I believe one of my favorite classes was the jazz history class. Because at YZ we had block class periods. So you're literally in there for like almost 2 hours of class. And my last class of the day was jazz history. And that was a great class. Learned a lot about music history. Uh, the main thing that we watched was the Ken Burns documentary Jazz. I love that documentary. I love the soundtrack. But yeah, the Ken Burns documentary Jazz. I mean, I think it's my favorite one I've actually seen. But yeah. So why was I talking about freshman year? Oh yeah. So I was at Wayzata, and I did not make it the whole year. Um, I'm not gonna go into too many details, but I got kicked out before Christmas break. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna go to too many details about that at the moment. But I was kicked out of Wayzata, and because of my IEP, individual education plan, and being kicked out of another school, and trust me, I'm not a Saiyan, but it definitely felt like that. It was like not going to a new planet every year or every more times a week, but like I really felt like I was constantly switching schools, and I switched schools a lot. And very little of that was because of family and moving around. It's not like I was a military brat. Okay, I've got a few friends who were military brats, and they went to a new school like every 6 months, 9 months. Because when you're in the military, you parents might have to pick up and move. But I mean, yeah, and I definitely switched schools a lot. I got kicked out of Wyzetta, and there was no more schools in Minneapolis that I was allowed to go to. Not allowed to, that I could go to with my IEP. So while living next door, literally next down the street from North High, I had to go to South High. And shout out to South High. It's like I got cousins who are attending South today. I got one cousin who plays on South's team basketball. Um, yeah, he's playing on for South. But one of my favorite teachers is still there. Joe Heiser. Shout out to Joe Heiser at South High School. Um, yeah, you. I'm so surprised that you still teach there, especially since they had the open and not ultimate. The fresh start where they fired pretty much all the teachers in Minneapolis public schools and made them reapply for their jobs and positions. So, and that was 08. That was literally the year after I graduated. So yeah, let's go back to freshman year. So freshman year, I'm at Wyzetta. I'm taking. Okay, so if you're on a IEP, a span kid, whatever, you're allowed to take a few just regular everyday classes. Instead of being your tiny ass classroom with just 5 students, you get to go see a regular class. Not see, but take a regular class. And so 2 of the classes I was taking were both Heiser's classes. It was machine shop, and it was computer science, but mostly was doing blueprint and architecture designs. Yeah. Oh, but that was the second half of freshman year, and then sophomore year. Sophomore year, because of all my bad behaviors. Yeah, I think we could have did something if someone actually diagnosed me properly with autism spectrum disorder, but so yeah. So yeah. So freshman year, horrible year. Had some shitty ass behaviors, and I really did not want to be at home with Midget and her second husband. Like, I really did not like Donald. He was an old military vet who actually got himself paralyzed, not in war. He was working as a cable man and fell off a roof. Uh, yeah. But he fell off the roof, and he was a he was he was he was a paraplegic. That's only when bottom half of your body don't work. So yeah, he's a paraplegic, and he was okay at first, but I mean he's a man, and he believes that, oh yeah, it's the weekend. You can't just be hanging out, bouncing the ball against the wall. Get up and do some work. And yes and no, because part of me is like, fuck you. I'm so stressed out right now because I hated summer school. Um, yeah, so I'm skipping around all over the time. But so yeah, she got married my freshman year. I think it was the right at the beginning of summer. I remember, yeah, we went to California for the wedding, and rest in peace, Acorn. They had their wedding at the UCLA. Oh my goodness. I really haven't thought about that in forever. But they got married at UCLA. And I got kicked out of school. Oh my goodness. But so let's get back. Because it's now sophomore year, okay? Second year of high school. And through the things that were going on between me, Midget, and Donald, I really decided, like, I don't want to be here. It's like, and I was on juvenile probation, and I just chose, like, I don't want to be home. Like, put me in foster care. And that was a mistake because, oh my goodness, foster care sucked ass. It's like there were some good moments, like going out to eat. It's like, but both of my brothers were kind of manipulative, and they were both kids that had been in and out of foster care like for years. It's like Rob was a light bright nigga. First of all, I want to say thank you and fuck you, Rob. Thank you because he literally just taught me how to straighten my hair. Um, yeah, straightening my hair wasn't that hard. It was literally just tying it back in a ponytail, and then straight. That's how I straightened my hair. Because before that, I was literally using not a hot iron or a hot comb, just a regular iron, just a regular iron, laying my hair down and ironing it out. Before him, he's like, just put it in a ponytail, and my hair grew longer. It grew straighter. But yeah, right. My coming out story. So I've always been kind of open minded, but this was a time when Skinamax and softcore porn were all over HBO Showtime. And, you know, sometimes you watch movies with dudes and you get hard and you sometimes have a circle jerk, sometimes. But it was there was so much questionable shit that should not have been going on in this foster home. And yeah, I'm about to tell it all. Um, it's like this is PlayStation 1. So yeah, this is PlayStation 1. No, PlayStation 2. Right, because Rob used to play Onimusha. I think he had the whole original trilogy. And those are nice puzzle solving games, and we'd all be hanging out, just chilling on the couch or laying. So there's one time that Rob is playing one of the Onimushas, and me and Mark, we had been really close, flirtatious, and there's just one day he starts fingering my butt. It's like I'm laying on the floor. No, I'm laying on the couch. And he's sitting on the couch. And Rob is on the floor with his back to us. Yeah. Okay, so so while I'm getting my tushy fingered, it's me and Mark are kind of growing closer, you know, and we grow closer over the next few weeks, and yeah, and eventually, you know, we start to try something, and he wants to go full penetration on me, and I'm like, no. I was like, I may be in the LGBTQA plus or pansexual now, but I'm not a bottle. I'm not a bottle. And I definitely, we tried to do bottom stuff on me, and it just wasn't comfortable or pleasant. I mean, I'm going to exaggerate this, but it felt like he had a baseball bat between his legs when he's going into the colon. So yeah, um, so it never happened. I wouldn't let him finish, but the way that I kind of acted, you would swear he finished in me, and that's something that I had to put in perspective through therapy. Uh, yeah, I used to see a therapist at God, I remember that building. It's a building on your way to St. Paul, about a mile before the midway. That I used to clip coupons in, and that was like transition plus years. But the therapist was on the top floor. But I had to come to a lot of things, and I realized that yeah, sexual exploration might have been uncomfortable, but it wasn't essay. It just felt like that because he wouldn't stop, and I don't know. I think I'm over dramatic. I really do feel like it should have been more obvious years ago that I was autistic. And I think I may have gotten a diagnosis before, but I literally took like I had to take repeated cold showers because I just felt so shitty. So, right. So yeah, sophomore year, because these events were marked, I had to work with my therapist and come to a realization that I put myself in that situation. Like anything that happened, you know, I put myself in those situations. But at Washburn, things were kind of really different. At Washburn, I had my social circle was literally it was an ethnically ambiguous group of punk kids and LGBTQA plus kids in the basement. Oh, pause. Oh, I can't actually pause it because I'm live. What? Okay. What? Okay. Ah, okay. Ah, Home Alone. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, yeah, I have friends. So, having a culturally diverse group of friends and a few of my friends were in the LGBTQA plus, and but right, I'm leaving out the girlfriend I had. So there used to be a children's shelter, part of Catholic Charities, Saint Saint Joe's Children's Home. Um, and I had been there previously. I've been there a couple of times. And the time my girlfriend I'm going to shout out, I'm going to say her full name, Tabitha McVeigh. I want to say sorry for not taking you cheating on me well. So yeah, my ex-girlfriend, we only broke up because she wanted dick and I couldn't give it to her. But and that's a whole nother other fucked up story that I'm not even gonna touch right now. But this is like 2008, 2009. She looks me up on Facebook and she messaged me an apology, apologizing for cheating on me. And I did not respond with that correctly. It's like, I've got terrible luck when it comes to dating because I had just been cheated on by another girlfriend. Well, I say girlfriend, but she was really my boyfriend. Because there's a long history of me dating trans people. Which is one of the reasons I kind of came to being gender fluid. It's like, so yeah, my LGBTQA journey has been a long one. So freshman year, not freshman, sophomore year, I comes out as bi, which is kind of usual. It's like in high school, I had a lot of non-sexual relationships with both guys and girls and girls and guys. Like, it's like I've had at least 4 female to male trans partners and 2 male to female trans partners. No, Tony. I forgot Tony. Okay, let's just speak about Tony. Tony was my first quote unquote boyfriend. And I mean, like, we never actually had anything physical, but like other boyfriends I've had, oh my god, the internet. What we got with Skype is like cybering, cyber sex. It's like, I mean, yeah, I can say that about Tony and Hakeem. Not Hakeem, Akeem. um, Nothing ever went too far with either one of them. One was just a distance thing. I think Akeem lived over south and I was living in St. Louis Park at the time. Tony went to the school that was down the street from my house. Yeah, Tony was, I want to say Chinese or Vietnamese. He was Asian and adopted by white people. And had a very, very, very white family. But yeah. Um, which he would be my first rice. I would. I mean, I will make fun of myself right now. I am teetering on Rice Queen. Um, not a rice queen, but I do like the Asians a hell of a lot more. It's I will honestly admit that I've dated more Asians than black girls. I mean, I've dated more everything than black girls. Black girls really don't like me. Are there very few and far between and don't like me? Angela or Angie, I really ruined it with Angie because I had undiagnosed autism, and that is makes me shitty. Uh, oh man. Okay, so and then there was Sarah, SB. I'll call her right now. And Sarah she was a girlfriend, but she wasn't a girlfriend, if that makes sense. But she is. I've dated way more white girls. It's like, I mean, it's like most of my exes are either Caucasian or mulatto, black and white mix. Like, I do not date the sisters for some reason. No, the sisters don't date me. Uh, and a lot of that I feel is part of me being not being out. Like, I mean, not want to say out, but I don't know. Most people think, oh, you have sex with dudes, you're a faggot. You're just a gay guy. And that couldn't be any further from the truth. It's like, I'm autistic. It's like, it makes so much more sense that I'm on the autism spectrum once you start looking at, oh, you're gender non-conforming, non-binary. It's like, I just like people, and what do you want to do together? Hey. And I'm pretty sure no one's going to see this unless I email it to them. Yeah. What was I saying? Right. Non-binary, gender fluid. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I started my upcycle line, because I've got I've got I've got skills when it comes to seamstress work. It's like I used to sew in middle school, but because of the rampant homophobia in my youth and bullying, I stopped sewing. I stopped creating art. Stopped creating clothes. And that is that is no one's fault but my own, because I could have ignored the bullies, the kids that are making fun of me, but I just did the easy thing. It was like, Okay, let's just stop producing art, stop sewing. Until high school, when I made a vest, which I never really finished the vest because I was sewing by hand. But now I have access to a sewing machines. But that's a whole other problem. It's like I've lost one of the foots, feet. But yeah, I don't know. There's one right here, but I can't figure out how to thread it. And it doesn't have a bobbin. So I'm only going to be sewing just white thread and not doing the bottom. Yeah, the bottom stitch. I don't remember sewing. It's been years since middle school. It's like I've only recently got back into upcycling. But yeah, let's see if this is more of a dark purple. Whoo, I like it. I like it. Okay, so I just want it to be a more dark pattern or dark color because it was really these white and gray earth tones and shit. Yes, it has some black in it, but oh snap. Okay. So my synthetic dye did its job very, very, very well. Ah, reminds you of My Chemical Romance. The Black Parade music video. Oh, I like it. Okay. So yeah, that's my third upcycle or fourth. I think this is just a dye because I've done a few skirts um, from denim jeans. Yeah, these are half finished, but I don't know. These may be better for making an asthma. Um, yeah, that's another thing I need because I'm trying to do. I can't remember this girl's name. I Nan. I can't think of her name. I don't know. I create. I miss her because she doesn't have enough videos. Yeah, never throw away your old jeans again. Denim upcycling. I. So yeah, ANH creates things. Yeah, so yeah, it's like I really like her channel. I really like her upcycles. She's funny. She's funny, and of course you can guess her ethnicity is Asian. It's like I really do feel like I'm kind of a rice queen at this point. Uh, right, I was talking about Tony. So around the time I'm kind of having this casual friendship with Tony, I start dating Momo, and Momo isn't her real name, but it's Japanese for peach. But she was the first Asian who I hit without a condom. Like she let me shoot up her club all the time. I say that all the time. But anytime we had intimate relationships, she let me shoot the club up. Well, actually, she snuck it up on me, and I ended up shooting the club up. But I really do not shoot clubs up. I'm very rare to shoot clubs up because I mean I believe in edging, holding off your orgasm to have more intense pleasure, but she was she was just straight to the point. And I don't want to say the wrong thing and disrespect Asians, Japanese women, but she she knew all the points to stroke. Like she knew everything to make me bust and shoot the club up. I cannot say that about a lot of my other exes, both male and female. I mean, I've definitely hooked up with some people. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So yeah, we're well outside of junior year. It's like I mean sophomore year, now we're in the junior year. And junior year is so much better because I started at Washburn from the beginning of the year. Actually, I did summer school there. And I did summer school, but I was in St. Gilles Children's Home when that was open. So yeah, me and Momo, we were really close. Yeah. I mean, nothing really happened between us seriously because I was a manho. I dated a lot of girls. Yeah, I dated a lot of girls and shot up very few clubs. That was one of my big avoidances. Is I didn't want to shoot up clubs without a condom on because I did not want to be a father at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But there was a time period for a minute where I thought I was a father. Uh, why can't I remember that girl's name? So yeah, this is high school. It's not quite like the BBC show Skins, but it was adjacent to the MTV version of Skins. I'll say that. It was adjacent to that. It's like you got a bunch of high school kids, you're going to parties, you're doing drugs, you're being a grown ass. So I really should have knew this girl was lying, but we used to hook up. And it's like it's one of those things that I cannot deny that I shot her club up because I remember shooting her club up on what is it, Saturday nights. There used to be like these blah, blah, I can't talk. There used to be these rave like parties that we used to meet up at and hook up, and she was one of the ecstasy dealers, and she was cute. And still finding myself in the world, and we used to hook up. And it's one of those things where it's like, out of like 7 parties, I probably fucked her maybe 3, 4 times. But that's enough. That's enough for me to believe that she shows up with a kid after not seeing her for a year. It's like talking about, oh, it's yours, and my dumbass didn't get a DNA test until I already had spent maybe like $100 or so on a kid that she said I was the father of. And yes, that kid looked like it could be mine, but she's a white girl. I'm a black dude. So there's a lot of babies that could have been, and it actually was not my kid. I mean, I had a DNA test done. And that was only because her mother felt bad for me because she saw how stressed I was taking care of a kid that wasn't mine. But I'm just gonna say his first initial, and yeah, because I should have knew she was full of because I would have never named. I'm not gonna say never, but I'm very unlikely to name my kid Xavier. But yeah. So yeah, that's basically senior year. Hooked up with her, had the DNA test, and I want to say fall of '08. Because yeah, I was going to Transition Plus. For those of you who don't know what Transition Plus is, it is a school for kids who don't finish high school. Um, yeah, and it's like I did not finish high school on time. I finished in 2011, I want to say. I have to go look at my diploma. But yeah, but see, in that time between '07 and '10, no, 10, I mean, I was creeping. I was trying to find myself. I don't know. I mean, I've been super careful with my wording because I don't want this to get banned. I do kind of want to share my coming out story, as confusing as it is. And because so yeah, so yeah, sophomore year came out as bi. Um, but by so sophomore year was 2005, 6. So yeah, by 2009 or 10, 10. I think it was 2010. I'm dating Momo for serious now, but I'm also talking to some other people and never got anything out there. But I mean, she's kind of my. It's like I said, I dated a lot of girls. I flirted with a lot of girls, but I'm trying to think how Landis fits into this. Oh, Landis, yeah. The bridge shelter. So I don't know if the bridge shelter still has these groups going on, but I I want to just say Landis. Landis was she's the one of the few black girls I actually honestly feel like, oh yeah, you came from heaven. Oh, oh, yeah. No, I mean I'm still sweet on Landis, even though she has had a kid. by a Hispanic. But yeah, oh my goodness. And yeah, nothing has really helped happen with me and Landis other than she helped me do my laundry one time after I got shot. And I gave her a bag. I mean, Landis is definitely the out of all the black girls I've known and had crushes on and had some dating, not dating tension with, there's no girl I love more than Landis. It's like, I mean, I still have feelings for Landis. Like, and she's put on weight in the good kind of way. It's like I'm saying she put on weight, but I don't mean anything bad about it. She put on weight in the ways that make women look more beautiful. like like hips, butt, thighs, breast. She put on weight in all those good places. So yeah, I really hope she watches my videos because so much might make sense with her or with me. Oh wow, I'm almost at an hour and a half. Yeah, and I've been jumping all around, but my coming out story isn't easy. It's not like just it's like a Tarantino movie. Oh my god, it's my coming out story is a Tarantino movie because I like out to it. Yeah, 2010 or 010. um, God damn, 010. I, me and Momo kind of officially dated for a bit of a time. And we would go on to date more times, but it's like she just needed some relief from her stressful ass life because she was taking classes at the U of M, pre-med, I want to say. And I was her teddy bear. But yeah, we dated and we even got to the point of pegging. Um, Pegging is quite different than regular not heterosexual, but queer anal sex. Um, a good relationship, you and your partner should be picking out the sex toy that you want to be used on your keister. And that was that was definitely the plan. But after we broke up, she gave me the vibrator I got from, oh my goodness, why can't I think of the name of that store? But it was basically just your basic ass vibrator, just turquoise green, just smooth. But that's what she used to peg me with. Which is one of those things that disappeared from my room when I moved out to help my brother's kids nanny them. I honestly want to question my brother about it, but people are so homophobic with every fucking thing. Even though you've seen them do some gay shit, you've seen them downstairs wearing panties. Yeah. I actually really did like that vibrator. It was literally just a smooth blue acrylic or plastic, whatever, basic ass vibrator that took, what was it, C batteries. But yeah. So why am I doing my coming out story? Well, Pride. It is supposed to be Pride Month, but you've got all these funky ass corporations rolling back their DI, their LGBTQA initiatives. Like, here, I am so hot and heated with Target. Oh my God, they've got rid of all their Pride merchandise. And it's like Target is one of the largest employers in Minnesota. Don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. As far as retail go. But Target, they're bending knee to Donald Trump. Home Depot, it's like every company that's bending over for Trump, fuck you. This is supposed to be our month, Pride Month. Yeah. And I can't stand white Republicans because they are so fucking homophobic themselves. And that's really just a dog whistle for they've got the love of dick in their hearts. That's all that means to me. It's like any conservative starts talking about homosexuals, this and that. That's a dog whistle. It don't matter who it is. That's a dog whistle to you might have some love of dick in your heart. Yeah. It's like I don't have love of dick in my heart. I'm just openly pansexual. I've got the love of physical human contact in my heart. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's some parts I've left out of this story. Like, my first Pride was 2005. And walking into Loring Park from the sculpture garden side, coming down the little walkway bridge, some dude just handed me a flag folded up, wrapped in plastic. And I've had this flag ever since. Um, yeah, it came out in 2005, went to my first Pride in 2006, so literally the same school year. attended the LGBTQA plus. It's like I used to. That was definitely one of the things how I met a lot of my queer friends in high school. Connor and Evan. I ain't thought about Evan's gay ass in forever. Oh, so this is funny. So Evan was a gay young man, and he used to have this joke about giving people rides. It's like either you give me head or ass or gas. Ass or gas. And I never saw his equipment, but I always gave him gas. It's like if I needed a ride somewhere or wherever we were going, I'd always give him gas money. I and I don't know. My thing is I was very clueless about the LGBTQ and what white penises actually look like in the size. Because all these penises I'm used to seeing are like black penises. They're just a little smaller than my coffee mug. It's like I have a thick coffee mug. And a lot of the black penises I've had to encounter have been comparable. Like maybe not as thick, but about the right length. Actually, this bottle is a better representation. Yeah, it's like, yeah, black men are, some are very well endowed, others aren't. It's like my ex, right? I'm actually to college years now. Um, we weren't really serious, me and Sean or Shauna. Uh, but Shauna was a big dude, was a big brother, was a plus size brother. I'll say that, but he was uncircumcised, and so I'm not. I got the wine bottle, but his pin 14 was like this tip of the wine bottle, which wasn't an issue really, because he was a bottom. He was a hardcore bottom. Um, and I've got I've got yeah, I'm like something like this thickness. So yeah, I was topping him. Um, and that's sometime after me and Momo like split, when I separate ways for a minute, came back together like 4 years later. And I think we only got back together during that 4 year period, or after the 4 year period, was because her sister was getting married, and her father really liked me. We had a really close relationship. He really wanted me to actually learn Japanese and improve my skills. I I I have not practiced my Japanese in at least like, it's 2025. So since 2010. I hate this year. There's so many reasons I hate this year, but it makes it easy to remember certain dates because it's on the 5. It's like, oh yeah, it's 25. So yeah, so why did it take this long for me to come to the actual clinical diagnosis that I'm autistic? Because to me, it seems super apparent that this should have been apparent, right? I don't know. It's probably just, I don't know. I just do want to say, fuck you, RFK Jr. Um, the only reason more people are popping up autistic and gender non-binary, gender non-conforming, autism spectrum disorder is that we are more aware of what to look for, what signs to pay attention to. It's like things are getting better for a lot of people, getting easier for a lot of people. Yeah. I don't know, but oh my goodness, we're almost at hour 45. So, um, if you've watched this far, thank you for watching. Um, Please do me a favor, help me out because I'm broke right now. It's like, yeah, this was a birthday gift, but I need other things, and I don't need cigarettes. I do want a vape pen. I absolutely want a couple vape pens that aren't just plain menthol vanilla from Temu. Not Temu. Go Puff. Yeah, because Go Puff, you can have a vape pen delivered, an Elf Bar vape pen delivered, but they only have non menthol and menthol. And I like the menthol because it's a little bit of vanilla. And that's kind of how I smoke my rolled cigarettes. I buy Juicy J's, vanilla papers, and I roll my cigarettes. And that's another reason I'm like, fuck you, all you fucking Walmart and grocery store and whatever places you work at. Leave me the fuck alone. You see me out front smoking a cigarette? It's not, and it looks like a joint because it's rolled in a marshmallow rolling paper. You don't smell weed. You don't smell funk. Like someone is like, you don't smell cow shit. You don't smell weed. All you smell is tobacco. Yeah, because it's not. It's not a joint. It's not marijuana. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I've tired myself out. I've lost my train of thought. But do me a favor, hit that like button. Give me a donation if you can, um, or if you can afford to. It would help me greatly if I could just get 2 people to join the Patreon. Like, join one of my low tiers, because you can do great help with this channel and be an actual investor. And okay, the Cash App is, oh my goodness, I'm spacing on my Cash App. Um, my business Cash App is Fun Awkward ENT Events, or Fun Awkward Events. That's the business one. My personal is Alex_V_Mizu, Mizu. Yeah, and I'd really appreciate any help right now, because I need to buy stuff. Please don't send me anything that you can't afford. It's like, do not, I don't know. I need to get my P.O. box up. That's what I need to do. Yeah, P.O. box. Or you can just go to my Amazon Prime. I forgot. I've got wish lists that have various items that I need for my businesses, whether it's the culinary or the crafting. I help me out, because I couldn't get the GoFundMe running. So yeah. Okay, we're almost at 50 minutes. So again, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and have a happy Pride Month, because these white men want to demolish everything that people of color and the LGBTQA plus QIA plus are connected to, because they don't want shit but white men and white history. And if you got that big ego, you can take a long walk off a short bridge. I don't feel like I said that right, but until next time, roll one, light one, smoke one. All right, I've been Alex V. Mizu, and thank you for watching this long ass video. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.